Week 16 is here in Colts franchise here on Madden 24. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you are, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And I accidentally clicked something. Oh, here's a playoff picture if you guys care to see. We're not in it, but there's a playoff picture of the Jets, the #1 seed. Interesting. But we only have 3 more games left in this miserable season. We played the Atlanta Falcons, who are just 1 game ahead of us, 5-9. A little concerned that we're going to lose the first overall pick, but you know, we should be fine, hopefully. But let's go ahead and get into a trench boost here. Also, I haven't uploaded the last episode, so let me know in the comments below as far as what we should do with the draft class, because obviously Madden hasn't updated the issues with the draft classes, so we can't use the 2024 draft class right now. So yeah, I don't know how that's going to go. The amount of yards rushing your team has against the Falcons will determine how much XP each offensive lineman earns. So yeah, I don't know what we should do. I don't know when we should expect an update, but I might just do the auto-generated draft class. I know some of you guys might be bummed about it, but it also makes it interesting, right? Because we create storylines with some of these guys and some fun storylines. So I haven't really looked a whole lot into scouting, so I will probably do it for the next episode. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. I mean, who knows? Maybe Madden updates it, but honestly, I'm kind of just leaning towards just doing an auto-generated. That way we don't have to deal with any issues with the 2024 draft class, because I used it in another franchise with some friends, and it's not good, and it could really ruin this series. I don't want to risk that, so we may not do anything with it. But against the Falcons, we obviously need to stop Bijan Robinson. He's an incredible player, and he's the #1 concern. I'm going to go throw it medium to get some of those bonuses there. And then for our weekly game plan goals here, we are going to go for force 3 turnovers. I think is a legit possibility. Our defense played so well last week. I think we can do it again. Let's try and allow less than 20 points, 450 plus offensive yards, and we'll go with that. See if we can keep it going. Our offense has been really good, as you guys can see on the right side. Offensive scoring wise, we're 4th. Offensive total yards per game, we're 1st. Offensive passing yards per game, we're 6th. Offensive rushing yards per game, we're 2nd. Defensive turnovers, we're 2nd. Obviously, we're high on offensive turnovers. And then defense has not been very good, but we're improving. So I like where we're going. All 3 drills are complete. All of them are golds. No dev trade upgrades. To be fair, we've gotten 2 this season, so I will take it. I mean, there's some other people that haven't gotten a single one. In my other franchise, haven't gotten a single one. So I feel like we got pretty lucky. We have... Oh, you know what? I think the CPU grabbed a running back for me for some reason. But he has broken fingers, so he's not going to play anyways. And then turf toe for Jelani Woods. So no Jelani Woods today. And only a 2-back lineup as well with Hull and Moss, I think. But for Julius Brents, we're gonna give him man for sure. So we'll get that up. He's now gonna be technically a 78, playing down to a 76. Plus 3 tackle is really good. And then Nick Cross, we will go ahead and do. Let's keep him in the scheme fit for now, and then we'll probably do hybrid next. But +1 acceleration, +2 awareness, +1 tackle for him. And then Jake Witt, we might look to get another tackle up in the upcoming draft. We'll see. Our depth on the offensive line has been pretty brutal, so I think that's going to be something really important to at least upgrade the depth in free agency and maybe in the draft as well. We'll see. But there we go. Let's get on to it. Week 16 against the Atlanta Falcons. Desmond Ridder still quarterback #1 here in Atlanta. And his first official year, 2,700 yards, 21 touchdowns, 22 interceptions. He leads the league, by the way, in interceptions. Obviously, Anthony Richardson is second, actually maybe third now. So we'll take it. We haven't thrown a pick in a couple of games, and hopefully we can keep it up as DeForest Buckner gets in the backfield, and he will stop Bijan Robinson. That's going to be the focus. Getting Bijan on the ground, not letting him kill us today, because if he does, they're going to have an opportunity to win this game. Ritter will go ahead and throw it away, and it'll be 3rd and 11. Good coverage. Not a lot of pressure. If we can get some pressure here, that'd be great. But a 3rd and 11 and a chance for our defense to get off the field here. Last week, shutting out the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was a very, very impressive performance from the defense as Kyle Pitts gets open there, and he will have a 1st down. But last week, there was no complaints about the defense. The defense was awesome. Got pressure, covered well. I mean, it was outstanding as Bijan makes a nice move, and he will have an 8-yard gain. Even against Najee Harris, right? We were really good. So hopefully it's more of the same against Bijan. But a back like Bijan, we tend to struggle against, as Shaq Leonard is now hurt, and a very, very important piece to stopping a guy like Bijan. But I feel like someone like him is harder for us to bottle up instead of like a guy like Najee, right? Because Najee's a bit slower. We'll keep Shaq out for now, but he will come back, which is good. But we'll see. 2nd and 8. Atlanta across midfield. Bijan out to the outside. He has space. And Bijan Robinson down to the left side, down to the 18-yard line. He's going to be really tough for us to stop. If we can stop him, though, and force Desmond Ritter to throw the ball, we've got a chance. We just need to get to that point. And Cordell Patterson, what a spin move. Jake Matthews is hurt, but what a spin move by Patterson. It'll be 2nd and 7. Ritter back to throw, and that's across the middle, and that's going to be a 1st down. Ritter 2 of 3 for 29 yards. Landry with the catch. Is it Jarvis Landry? Guess so. Atlanta will hand it off, and Bijan can't quite get into the end zone, but 6 carries, 40 yards is a great start for him and for Atlanta. It's going to be one of those weeks where we won't be able to stop him at all, huh? Shut out the Steelers, and now we can't stop the Falcons as Bijan Robinson runs into a wall. Good defense there. Can we get a stop here on 3rd and goal and force him to kick a field goal? That would be big time if we can. It's another run to Algier, and he can't get into the end zone. 3 straight runs, 3 straight stops, and the Falcons will go for it. We're going to make sure they can't go up the middle here. They pitch it out. Speed is there. No, it's Franklin. And Franklin with the huge TFL. And the defense stands up. What a performance at the goal line from the defense. 4 straight runs, and Atlanta couldn't get anywhere. Absolutely phenomenal. The defense continuing to do what they did last week, which was awesome. Nearly 3,500 yards for Richardson, 23 touchdowns. That 20 interceptions is glaring. But like I said, the last few weeks, we've really limited those picks, which is awesome. 2 straight weeks, by the way, of no interceptions. Now, to be fair, he didn't play second half in one of them. But why was Brian running? Oh, no, the auto subs, I think, is screwed up. All right, we got to keep an eye on that. Good Lord, we just handed it off to our defensive tackle. It's a disaster here in Indy. I don't know what we're doing. Moss with the carry, and that goes nowhere. It'll be 3rd and 9. Was hoping to get another decent run to make this a manageable third down. But unfortunately, it'll be 3rd and long. We'll get this out to Granson, who will make the catch. But it will be 4th down. So we'll go ahead and punt. But you know what? We'll take it because Atlanta drove right down, should have scored. They didn't. And you know what? We'll take a 0-0 game. 3rd and 9, about 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Atlanta across midfield to the 41. Ritter back to throw. And he's going deep, and it's picked off! The rookie, Juju Brents, will pick it off. And man, I can't say enough about Julius Brents. He has been money here in the second half of the season. Absolutely phenomenal. And he makes a big play there. Evan Hull gets the carry, and it's a gain of about 1. But we may have found like an absolute superstar in Juju. Like, he has superstar dev, which is great. But, you know, he still needs to play well, as Evan Hull will take this screen for a gain of about 5. But he still needs to play well, right? And just because you have superstar dev doesn't mean you're a superstar. But he's looking like a superstar. He's very, very good. We'll get this across the middle to Alec Pierce. And we'll have a first down. Anthony Richardson, good start. 3 of 3 for 22 yards. And that was a nice throw. I really like this. No, I don't like this thing, actually. Let's go ahead and hand it off here. And we'll go to Evan Hull. Hull off to the right side, and we'll have a first down. 2 carries now, 13 yards rushing for Evan Hull. A.J. Terrell coming over to make the tackle, and that'll end the first quarter. You know what? We might take a shot here on first down. Play action, and we're going to go to Pittman. Pittman! Touchdown! What a throw from Anthony Richardson! And Michael Pittman makes the grab in the end zone. What a throw. Okudah gets beat, and that was a perfect throw from Anthony Richardson. Just dropped that in the bucket. That was awesome. Terrific throw. And we'll take a 7-0 lead unless we just missed the field goal here. No, we didn't. All right. 7-0 lead here in Atlanta. 3rd and 4 here for Atlanta. And we're going to blitz here. I'm going to actually cover Pittman to make sure he's taken care of. And that is going to be incomplete. Desmond Ritter, all the pressure on him. He couldn't get it to Michael Pittman, who was open. I did not expect him to have the curl route there, that he was going to continue. But we catch a break there. Honestly, if it was better coverage, we probably would have picked that off. But another 3 and out for the Colts defense. And we'll have 1st and 10 from the 28. Zach Moss loses 3 yards there. On 2nd down. So we'll get it underneath to Alec Pierce. And Pierce will have a nice gain. It's a gain of about 10. Richardson 5 of 5 for 75 yards now. And the touchdown. 3rd and 2. We might just swing this out to Hull if Pittman's not open on the slant. I don't really like it. No, we'll just run. Richardson gets the edge. And it's a gain of 21. A huge play there. I did not think we would get the edge there with Richardson. But an excellent run. And now we'll go ahead and hand it off to Zach Moss. And he goes up the middle for a gain of 5. He did have negative 5 yards rushing. So that gets him back to 0 on 3 carries. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll hand it off again to Evan Hull. He should have a nice gain here. And Evan Hull off to the right side. 4 carries, 25 yards for him. He's run the ball very well. And if they can't stop it, we'll keep running at him. Make him stop us. 1st and 10. And Hull. Yeah, not much space there. They stopped us. 2nd and 9. And we'll probably look to throw here. I don't really love Pittman's route, but we may just try to go underneath. Damn. I tried to get it to Y there, but we didn't have time. Carter gets the sack, and it'll be 3rd and 18. Just not good enough protection there. couldn't get the ball out fast enough, and we'll go to Downs. Downs is wide open, and Downs will have a first down. And Downs will get down to the 4-yard line. Josh Downs has been really quiet these past few weeks, but he makes the grab there. Back to throw once again, and we have Downs. Downs makes the catch and steps out of bounds at the 1. I thought that was going to be a touchdown there. Dang it, 2nd and goal. I actually like this crack toss here. So let's try this out. Get it to Evan Hull, and just too slow. Just too slow of an animation. 3rd and goal from the 4. Just over 3 minutes to go. I'm going to actually put Downs on another zig route. Yeah, I like this. Come on, Downs, get open. He does. Downs, touchdown. Another touchdown on the year for Josh Downs. And we will take a 14-0 lead with 3 minutes to go in the first half. On 3rd down here, Atlanta will hand it off. Bijan has space. He has a lot of space. He's going to have a first down all the way down to the 42-yard line. Run defense not looking good there. Shaq Leonard, by the way, is back in the game. And that's going to be a quick throw over to Bijan. He'll have a gain of maybe 2. He does get out of bounds. 1:50 to go. Can our defense get another big stop here in our own territory? Ritter back to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. Handed that one off to Nick Cross. Was hoping he could get there in time. He kind of did. If that was accurate, though, it would have been a catch. 3rd and 8. Got to get a stop here from the 40. Here we go. Ritter back to throw. He's going deep, and that's inaccurate. Out of bounds. 4th and 8. 1:41 to go. And they're going to attempt a field goal here. This would be a 57-yarder. And it is up and good. So Atlanta will get some points on the board. And they're the first team to score against us in almost 6 quarters. Kind of insane. But now we have 1.5 minutes for our offense to potentially go down and score again. And extend this to possibly a 3-score lead, as not a good return down at the 21. But Richardson, 4 of 4 at the last drive, 43 yards. I think he's, 5 of 5, 6 of 6? Basically, he's been perfect. We'll start this thing off with the screen to Zach Moss here. If he can get free, and that's going to be inaccurate. All right. Well, there's the first incompletion from Anthony Richardson. 1.5 minutes to go. Just be smart here. We're going to run. Richardson with space up the middle. And we'll call a timeout with 1:23 to go. Down at the 37-yard line. Going to have Moss stay back. And I like Pierce. Pierce wide open. And we'll go no huddle now. Gain of 9. Let's go with, what do I like here? Let's go with bench pivot. I don't like Pierce's route, though. Let's clear him out. See if we can open someone up on that right side. I don't really like it. I like Pittman. No, it's going to be inaccurate. I'll take an inaccurate throw there. I didn't really like anything. All right, 3rd and 1, 55 seconds to go. Honestly, just want to probably just get this to one of the tight ends here, and we do. And a broken tackle down to the 40-yard line. I think the clock is still running, though. Yeah, it is. We're going to call a timeout. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to waste the timeout. So 47 seconds to go. We probably could have went no huddle there and saved the timeout. But we'll just stop it. And, man, I want to take a shot, but I feel like it's been covered pretty well. Let's go underneath. Michael Pittman's wide open. And Pittman down to the 24-yard line. We'll save our timeout. Go no huddle. Come on. Downs. Get open. Nice throw. Downs. Down to the 3. Go, 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 go. No huddle, no huddle. Oh, shoot. 9 seconds. Okay, 6, 5, 4. Pittman! Touchdown! Needed a quick throw just in case it was incomplete and we could still kick a field goal. But Michael Pittman scores his second touchdown of the game. And that's 3 passing touchdowns in the first half for Anthony Richardson. What a throw. What a route by Pittman. And we'll take a 21-3 lead at the half. Who's this team? All of a sudden, we're looking great. I mean, to be fair, it was the Steelers and the Falcons. Although, I think those are 2 teams that could potentially make the playoffs this year. Falcons because of a bad division. But Kenny Pickett's just not good in the game. And I think that's why it was so easy. But still, I mean, this team has completely just made a 180 here in the second half of the year. Fantastic. 3rd and 1. I actually like this bootleg here. And see if we can hit someone downfield. If not, we'll just dump it off. Or we'll just run. And we'll take off and run for our first down. 3 carries, 40 yards for Anthony Richardson. And he's been excellent here in this game. We'll hand it off to Zach Moss here on 1st and 10. And Moss, I tried to cut back, but couldn't fit through that gap. And we'll have a 2nd and 9. 3rd and 10. I just took a sack with Richardson. Didn't lose too much. Stepped up in the pocket, tried to run. But couldn't get free. We'll go to Pittman, and Pittman fights for the first down, and he has it. Great job by Michael Pittman to go get that first down. 4 catches, 71 yards for Michael Pittman Jr. We're going to throw it again. Go play action. We have protection. And that's going to be... Ooh, okay. I did not expect him to drop that far. That should have been picked. Luckily, we threw it at a linebacker. That was really dumb of me. That should have been interception 21 on the year. Richardson back to throw. We have downs. And that was an unbelievable throw. That potentially could have been picked as well. But... it gets through. Okay, let's stop being dumb here. And let's start running the ball. That was a heck of a throw, though. As Evan Hull off to the right side. It's only a gain of 2, and that's why we've kind of been throwing the ball. Because the run game here in the second half hasn't been what we need it to be. But we'll try read option here. And hand it off to Evan Hull up the middle. Nice gain. It'll be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. And we kind of have Pip. Yeah, that's a tight window. That could have been picked off too. Yeesh. All right, 4th and 2. Coach wants us to go for it. Interesting. I like it. We might just go read option here instead of throwing it. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to hand it off to Hull. Hull has space off the left side. Evan Hull. Down to the 9-yard line. Couldn't really juke or anything. I tried, but he didn't do anything. But hey, we'll take it. 1st and goal from the 9. I might go for Pittman here. We'll just throw a high pass. See if we can go up and get it. Oh, he nearly had it. Nearly had it. Great chance at it. But couldn't quite bring it down. Now Pittman's out of the game. We'll go underneath here to Downs. Downs makes the grab, but only a couple yards there. Richardson, 17 of 22. And we'll have 3rd and goal from the 5. Again, I'm going to go Downs on that zig. Pierce is on that slant. We'll watch that. All right, here we go. Oh, no. Okay, well, it'll be caught. I didn't think Okuda would go back. 8 catches, 86 yards for Downs. Great game, but we'll just kick a field goal and take a 24-3 lead. That was kind of a disaster of a drive, but luckily we got out of it with points. 3rd and 1 for Atlanta. Honestly, they should just run the ball. I feel like they've had success. They're going to throw it, though. And that's a quick... Oh, nice throw. Up the seam to Kyle Pitts. Nice grab. 7 for 13 for Ritter, 70 yards. Atlanta with 157 total yards, which for our defense, that is outstanding. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the third. They're going to hand it off to Bijan. Bijan has space off the right side. He'll have a first down. And he's hurt. Oh, no. Ooh, holding his wrist. That is not good for Atlanta. Good for us, though, as Patterson's now in the backfield, and Patterson gets the carry. Patterson, a gain of 5. He's still a good player, though. So, you know, it's not like this gets super easy or anything like that. Cordero he's a good back. Good receiver. Can play both. Like, he's good. As DeForest Buckner makes a nice play. Cordero had nowhere to go. Buckner with his second tackle. And it'll be 3rd and 5. I wonder if they go for it here, if they don't get it. I mean, it's still the 3rd. So, I don't... Oh, that was inaccurate. 4th and 5 now. And let's see, will they go for it? They won't. They're going to take the field goal here. Make it 24-6. It'll be... What, an 18-point lead for us? So, we're still in a good spot. 3rd and 5. And wanted to look at Pittman on that slant. Yeah. He ran into a guy. All right, 4th and 5. We'll just punt, but hey, we wasted 2 minutes off that drive, so not terrible. Oh, fumble. Is that a fumble? Oh, my God, and Patterson picks it up, and he's going to run for a first down. You've got to be kidding me. All right, well, that's a first. Okay. Well, that's unbelievable. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. We did have them down to the 4-yard line, but a nice run from Patterson. That throw there gets him out to the 32, and that's going to be complete. Nice throw, nice catch by Drake London. And that was 6.5 minutes to go. Atlanta trying to stay in this game and have some sort of shot, but again, they're down by 2 scores. It's going to be a throw underneath to Kyle Pitts, who somehow holds on to it. Ritter now over 100 yards passing. Would rather not see him get over 200. Last week we tried to do that, but we gave up 200 to Pickett. Hopefully we can keep Ritter underneath that mark. Another throw to Kyle Pitts, and it'll be 3rd and 1. Ritter 11 of 19, 110 yards and a pick. Just over 5 minutes to go. This should be the last drive. As long as we can get a couple of first downs when we get the ball back, you know, we should be fine. But another quick throw down to, or another short throw to Patterson. That's his first catch for 5 yards. Oh, what a throw from Ritter. That's going to be down to the 1. I thought maybe Leonard had a shot at batting that down, but couldn't get there. And we'll have 1st and goal. They'll fullback dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. That will be the first touchdown scored against our defense in almost, probably 7.5 quarters, a little bit more. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Someone was bound to score a touchdown eventually. The Falcons do it here, and it'll be 24-13. Now, will they kick an onside kick? Oh, they are. Oh, my gosh. Press X, then LB to Ottawa. It wouldn't let me. Are you kidding me? It doesn't matter. Granson grabs it. We'll take it. 1st and 10 from the 46, and that should do it. We do have an injury, but 3:48 to go. I think we could just run out the clock. Or not. It's 3rd and 11. We'll go ahead and throw it here. Try to get a first down and win this game. And it's to Pitts, and it's poor accuracy. Out of reach. 4th and 11. We stopped the clock, too. And we will go ahead and punt it. And hopefully this can be a good punt here. Get this thing out of bounds. And there's a flag! I must have did high kick instead of backspin. It doesn't matter because this might be a first down. Roughing the kicker. And that will be a first down. This game's over. A huge mistake. I mean, they would have still had to go down and score and get an onside kick and score again. But still, that doesn't even give them a chance now. And we'll run it out. Wow. All right. Another really good win for this Colts team. We'll go up to 5 wins on the year, which will completely take us out probably for the #1 pick, unfortunately. But, I mean, I can't complain. It was a really good win and the first time this season where we win back-to-back weeks. Ritter now over 200 yards passing. We just kicked a field goal because they stopped us, started calling timeouts. And they're probably going to get a garbage time touchdown here, unfortunately. But 42 seconds to go. First and goal from the 4-yard line. Ritter back to throw, and that will be caught, but not enough to get into the end zone. Ritter again. Back to throw, and wide open. Oh, there's going to be a flag, though. He was out of bounds. So this will be a loss of down. Yeah, illegal touching. All right, well, we'll take it. We'll go ahead and accept that. It'll be 3rd and goal at the 2. We might just blitz Ritter here. Try to end this thing with a sack. Ah, no. Good protection. And it's dropped by Drake London. Brents was able to knock that out. 4th and goal from the 20 with 21 seconds to go. Good job by Juju Brents there. Nice knockout. Can we get one last stop here? 4th and goal. Ritter pitches it. Oh, what a spin by Cordero, but it doesn't matter. And that will do it. The defense, one last stand. They won't let us kneel it. Oh, is it because they have a timeout? I guess so. But that will do it. We get another big win. So a big time win. We win it 27-13. Not really the most exciting game, I would say, but just a really good performance from our team. Ritter was held to 19 of 29, 218 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Our defense now has 5 picks in the last 2 weeks and no passing touchdowns given up. That's impressive, man. Especially when we couldn't stop anybody. I mean, we let Baker Mayfield look incredible. Like, I don't know what happened, but something clicked. And again, maybe it's the quarterbacks we played, right, with Pickett and Ritter. But still, I mean, we didn't do that against Baker, right? Like, I don't know. Richardson, 18 of 26, 213 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions again. Although probably should have thrown a couple, but that's all right. We'll forget about that. Rushing-wise, they should have kept running the ball. I mean, although Bijan got hurt, right? 14 carries, 97 yards. Zach Moss, 13 for 36. Hull, 12 for 54. Patterson, 5 for 23. I guess the run game really did slow down without Bijan, so that didn't help. Josh Downs had a really good game. 8 catches for 86 yards and a touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 7 for 71. Pittman, 4 for 71 and 2 touchdowns. Marvin Jones had 3 for 48. Pierce had 3 for 31. Drake London only had 2 catches for 52 yards. One was like just a crazy throw down the sideline that I don't think I showed, but I mean, good. Just a good job by Brent's. More than likely it was Brent's on Drake London, so good job by him. And then tackle leaders, we'll just go to the Colts here. 10 tackles for Nick Cross, 8 for Kenny Moore, 7 for Leonard and Blackman. TFLs, 2 for Kenny Moore, 2 for Buckner, 1 from Cross, and 1 for Franklin. No sacks, unfortunately, but we did have the pick. Julius Brents, the rookie, had another interception, a pass deflection. Kenny Moore had a forced fumble, but no one recovered it. So there you go. Another really good game, and we go to, what, 5-9? It's pretty good. Zach Moss and Raymond both have upgrades. So with Zach Moss, we'll do elusive back here. He's up to a 73 overall. And then for Raymond, we'll do pass protection. Get that up as high as we can. +1 block finesse, +1 block power. And then we should be all good to go. We have 191 staff points, which is awesome. And then trench boost. I think we actually get a pretty big boost here. Coach, another solid week on the ground, and it feels like no matter what you ask of this offensive line, they're up to the task. Absolutely. Yeah, I love what those guys are doing and where they're headed, whether we want to run or pass. They feed off either clearing holes for the running back or keeping the quarterback clean. It has been much better these past couple of weeks. Your entire offensive line has earned 2,500 XP. It's a big boost for our offensive line when they were really struggling early on in the year. So we're up to 5-10. Let's sim to week 17 here and see where we stand in the standings. The Raiders are also 5-10. Okay, this could be another win. This could be another winnable game. We'll go ahead and upgrade the offensive line here. Braden Smith has an upgrade. We'll give him pass protection as well. He's at an 83 overall. And then for Blake Freeland, we will also do pass protector. I don't know. We'll see if I want to get draft another offensive lineman. I'm thinking about, especially with Freeland only having normal dev. Rashid Walker will also give normal or pass protector, and he gets +2 pass block finesse. So there you go. That's the episode. Week 17 against the Raiders here coming up, and we will look at the standings here really quick, as we are currently holding the 3rd pick. Everyone's tied at 5 wins. Broncos have only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams at 5 wins. But we'll see how these last couple of games go. They will obviously determine where we finish as far as our draft picks go. So yeah, we also have the Dolphins' 1st round pick, by the way, which they are 9-6. So we should get a relatively decent 1st round pick off of that. And then we can always move up and stuff if we need to. So I'm not going to lose on purpose, right? Like, that's not going to happen. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Anthony Richardson on the year with 2 games left, 3,600 yards, nearly 3,700. Should finish with over 4,000, which would be really cool. 30 touchdowns is a possibility. Hopefully we stay at 20 picks. Rushing-wise, I don't think he's going to hit 1,000, but he's close. Evan Hull with 700 yards as well. Moss with 300. Jackson with 270. Pittman is now over 1,000 yards with 54 catches, 15 touchdowns. A really good year overall. Not a lot of catches, but I mean, over 1,000 yards, 15 touchdowns. Downs 44 for 612 and 4 touchdowns. Granson 34 for 548 and 3 touchdowns. Pierce 34 for 505 and 3 touchdowns. Jelani Woods 22 for 377. And then defensively, over 100 tackles for Leonard. TFL is 33 for Buckner, 15 for Leonard, 14 for Franklin, 14 for Deo, 12 for EJ Speed. Sacks, Deo with 8, Leonard with 6, Kwity Paye with 5, Franklin with 3, and Kenny Moore leads the team with 6 picks. Brent's at 5 as a rookie. Blackman with 2. Jalen Jones also as a rookie with 2. 1 for Tony Brown, 1 for Nick Cross. Darius Rush with 1, and Denbo with 1. Just overall, the team is looking better. It's looking better. I'm liking it, and I think next year we should be able to win, 7 to 10 games. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We got the Raiders and Texans, both winnable games, although the Texans are 9-6. But this Raiders game, it's winnable. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's Garoppolo. They do have Josh Jacobs. They do have Devontae Adams. So we'll see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And I'll see you guys in week 17 against the Raiders.